Before the American Civil War, the Myrtles was a functioning plantation. The building was originally constructed in 1796 and expanded to around twice its size in 1834 by its new owners, the Stirlings, who gave it the name it is now known as. Generations of the same family owned it until the late 1890s, when the house and sections of the plantation were sold off to different owners. Marjorie Munson owned the house in the 1950s and was the first to publicize its haunted status by asking her neighbors questions about its history when she noticed strange goings-on in some of the rooms. So many have corroborated her stories that the Myrtles is now debatably regarded as the most haunted house in the whole of the USA. The Myrtles plantation was constructed by David Bradford in 1794, and since that time, has allegedly been the scene of at least 10 murders. In truth, though, only one person was ever murdered there, but, as has been stated already, some of the people who have owned the house have never let the truth stand in the way of a good story. But as the reader will soon discover, the plantation has an unusual history that genuinely did occur, one that may, and likely has, left its own real ghosts behind. Several violent incidents in the house's history are believed to explain the phenomena experienced there. One of its previous owners, William Winter, was shot by an unknown man as he sat on the porch. 3 people are said to have been murdered there by Union soldiers during the war, and a young girl died of a mysterious illness there, after being treated by a local voodoo doctor. Handprints in the mirrors, footsteps on the stairs, mysterious smells, vanishing objects, death by poison, hangings, murder and gunfire. The Myrtles plantation in the West Feliciana town of St. Francisville, Louisiana, holds the rather dubious record of hosting more ghostly phenomena than just about any other house in the country. But what could be more dubious than the honor itself? That would be the questionable history that has been presented to explain why the house is so haunted in the first place. However, the most haunting story is that of Chloe, a slave in the household of Clark and Sarah Woodruff, who lived in the house and managed the plantation on behalf of its owners. Before the Civil War, Clark is said to have forced Chloe into an affair with him, and when they were discovered, she became terrified as to what would become of her, so she attempted to listen to the Woodruffs' conversations through keyholes. The tale goes on to say that when Chloe was caught, her ear was cut off as a punishment. She then baked a poison cake which killed Mrs. Woodruff and both her daughters. It was thought that her plan was to nurse the family back to health, and by being seen to cure the family of the poisoning, she aimed to regain her position, but her plan was found out, and she was hanged. The wronged Mrs. Woodruff and her daughters are believed to show themselves in a mirror in the house, and leave handprints on it, and the shade of William Winter is still said to drag itself up the stairs to be with his ghostly wife in his final moments. A bloodstain of the size of a human body is supposedly still present in one of the house's doorways, and cannot be removed, and more general poltergeist activities, such as strange sounds and objects being moved, have also been recorded. So what do you think? Is this plantation really haunted or not? If you like my videos, please like and subscribe to my channel.